So you can start with an introduction. You
Mm-hmm.
know, yeah. So, what's your name? What do you do, and where do you live?
So my name is Chao, and I'm still a student, and I study in National Taiwan University right now.
So,
Second grade.
the first question is, what government regulations and rules are being put in place in Taiwan?
So at first we have to quarantine if we just come back from abroad, and then there's something happened, so we have to wear our mask no matter where we go. If we don't wear a mask, we can take a bus or take the MRT. And then right now is we have to keep the social distance about 1.2 meters right now. So we can't get too close to others. And the class that is over than 50 people have to be changed into online teaching. My class, I have only one class that I have to go to the classroom, and which is a lab. So I still have to do the lab, but other classes are taken online right now.
What does your day-to-day life look like, and what does your school life look like?
My day life, I live in school because my school is a different city from my home. But my daily life is wake up and to check the email to see have TS sent any mails to me to any lessons I have to take online right now. But it doesn't have to be immediately because we don't have the meeting. Our professors usually put the videos online and we can go check them at the time we want to see. So I'm quite free right now. And so I just come back to home even on the Wednesday, at the normal period. I'm supposed to stay at school right now because I have class tomorrow, but I just come home because I can take the rest of the class online. Yeah.
As a student, has being in quarantine impacted your academic performance or your attitude towards school? Um, do you feel like school is easier or harder? I know I kind of feel like it can be a little bit both. Some classes are easier for me and some are harder for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's definitely been so easy for everything. So I have
Um,
lost my motivate to wake up to go to the classroom or to study, because I can take tests easily.
what have you learned about yourself and your surroundings in these difficult times that you did not notice before?
Mm, think I feel like life is how to say that vulnerable, because last time when I come home, the situation was still very dangerous, and I choose to take the train to come home, and I'm so afraid that I will carry the virus because that the young people won't have many like cough or have a fever, but you can carry the virus and infect the old people. So I'm so afraid that I would affect my father, my mother, and my grandma. Yeah, but luckily I'm fine and they're fine now.
That's good. How have you been keeping in touch with friends or family members who you don't see now?
Oh, mm, me and my friends still very close because um there's no many rules right now because the situation right now is kind of okay. So we can still hang out with friends or go to play basketball or something. And to my family, I still use the phone call because we're already in different cities, so it's the way we contact each other already. Yeah.
How do you think we could have been best prepared for this outbreak? And do you think there's something we could do to prevent future outbreaks?
Mm, I think the first thing we're gonna do is we have to make sure we have a policy that can keep everyone at home, because we need what we need to do is to have a less contact. We don't want people to see others so they can infect the virus. So I think we need to have a effective policy to keep people at home. And we also have to make a great hospital, and the hospital system. I don't know, because the virus like this, the illness like this, we have to in a low pressure. You know that I don't know the English, but you have to keep them in a low pressure environment.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I understand.
Yeah. So the virus will come out, and the space like that is not every country has enough space like that. Like Australia, they don't have any. So yes, yeah. So it's the
Uh,
policy and facility. Yeah.
yeah, I know that that's been like a problem. I talked to so my cousin is somewhere in the Middle East right now, and he is an ER doctor and he works in the military as well. And he was saying like we need to keep like we were not ready in terms of masks or
Mhm.
ventilators or
Yeah.
anything like that. And now like people are worried in the states like, well, what state gets what ventilators and things like that. That's a big problem. And there's actually a really big park in New York City called Central Park, and they build a hospital there. Like they're
Oh,
building just places everywhere. So what is your call to action? And by that, it's like, what would you say to someone who's maybe worried, or what is something that someone can do right now?
I would say you should talk to your families when you're still healthy. I don't know, I see so many died in this disaster, and I feel so sad. Like the Italy, the time when they break out, and it's so heartbreaking news. And um, except the thing we should do to prevent the virus, or the the things we build to help people, I think the most important things is to have more company with your families, your friends, because you don't know when they will disappear.
Mm-hmm. That's good advice. Um, so that's it, question wise. Um, yeah, thank you for doing this. I really did it.
The Echo Foundation was created by Nobel Peace Laureate Elie Wiesel and family therapist Stephanie Ansaldo to promote justice, tolerance, and humanity at home and abroad. Based in Charlotte, North Carolina, Echo enlists notable humanitarians to inspire the next generation of humanitarians through student-led initiatives. For more information about the Echo Foundation, visit www.echofoundation.org or follow our Facebook and Instagram pages.